Okay, hello, hello. Are we live? Let's see. Okay. Hey, hello, hello. All right, looks good. So, today I want to do something new. I'm gonna start working on a remix of the song "Running in the 90s" from Initial D, the anime, or at least that's where it was made famous. I discovered now that it's made by some guy called wait, what was it? Running in the 90s by an Italian. All right, yeah, here it is. The song Initial D. Max Covery, right. Anyhow, you probably know the song. I have the original here. It's this one. Anyhow, so that's what I'm going to try and make like a club festival type EDM sort of remix of. I probably won't finish it today, but I've started it anyways a little bit here. And the first thing that I did, I'm gonna try to like walk through the entire process to just show you how I'm doing all of this stuff. So first, what I did is I used an AI tool called Splitter, and I separated the vocals from the instrumentals. I probably could have found an instrumental of the song somewhere also, but I already had this tool, so it's like whatever. So then the output that you get is like the vocals here. These don't sound very good, so I have the vocals downloaded for somewhere else. But the good part is that you get a pretty good instrumental here. So anyways, then I took that and threw it into Logic here, and I pulled out this Bpm Measurement tool in order to find out what the BPM is of the song. So this just kind of listens to it, and alright, so it's like 158.5, and then I ended up doing 158.51 just to make sure that it's not drifting when you get towards the end of the song, so it's still in sync all the way over here, at least somewhat, maybe slightly out of sync, but that seems to be the right tempo anyways. So I'm kind of using this instrumental here as like the foundation to building the song out here in Logic, and then what we have here is a bunch of MIDI files that I also found online. So it seems like these are in C major just by like looking at the notes here. So I think it's safe to assume that the key of the song is C major. That's what it looks like anyways. And yeah, I just dragged this in here and dropped it into like the right place here. And as you can hear, it syncs up pretty well. Right now it sounds kind of out of tune, but if we take a listen over here, where I also dropped in the acapella in the right place, and let's just mute the instrumental, and we'll listen to the MIDI and the a cappella, you can tell that it is the right key.
More than talking, more than walking in the streets. New desire, take me higher, lift me higher with your speed. I need fire.
This sounds fucking good, right? So So the acapella and the MIDI are a match, and that's great. So that's the foundation that we need in order to start working on this track. So what I first want to do is just have a look at all of these MIDI files and see what I actually want to use, and like maybe combine some of them into a single track or something. So let's just go through it one by one. So this is like the melody here with a lot of octaves or whatever. You can see there's like 3 copies on top of each other. Okay, well, so we definitely want to save that. Maybe we can just name that melody for now. And I guess it kind of repeats just over it. Because then we could, then we don't need it to be this long. We just split it up into shorter loops. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same. It does look a little, no, yeah, okay, this part has to be the same, and this here though looks different, right? Yeah. Or is it this part? Oh, okay, so these parts are the same. Looks like the split is right here, isn't it? Between like 2 different parts. Okay, so then we can go ahead and use the split tool, or well, yeah, the scissors tool, and cut this up right here. This is kind of weird. Why would it? Here it looks like it goes to the. Oh, it kind of does. Wait, is this not? Wait, oh, this is interesting. I didn't see this before. All of the notes are like slightly off. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. I did not know that. I feel like I should just quantize all of this and then move them. Yeah, I mean, this has to be quantized. It can't look like this. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to work with if it's not quantized. So let's just select everything, and I think 1/16 should be fine, yeah. Yep, and then we just gotta remember to quantize all of the other layers later. Okay, let's see where the split was at here. Okay, and we have the tool, the scissors, boom, and then this. Okay, so I think that's gonna be one loop here. And then right before it, let's go look over here. Okay, so that sounds like it would be a separate part, right? I'm just trying to like harvest as many useful loops, separate loops as we can here. So then once we've figured out what are the parts that we want to keep and so on, I think I'm first gonna arrange the song more or less the way that the original is, and then after that we can go ahead and maybe change the arrangement in terms of like when and how long the chorus and the verses and the bridges and so on. Then we can just move things around when we've got them separated into loops. Alright, so maybe we want to name these also. This is like the verse. And I'd say that is like a bridge. And then we get into the chorus. And then we get to the super hyper part, okay, and then here. Yeah, and this was just a verse again. So we should be able to just replace this by copy pasting the, wait, why was this called? Yeah, bridge. My bad. Okay, so now we can just copy paste those loops over here. Wait, what? Seems like it copy pasted some other stuff too. That's where we wanted to go. Wait, what? Okay, my bad. I was a little bit confused about what was happening there. Okay, make sure that only those are selected. Okay.
Your mind set me on fire.
Yeah, so that should be it. And yeah, now everything is gonna be like slightly out of sync because we quantized this track and not the other tracks. And what did we have here? The chorus. I want to make sure that there are no small variations maybe somewhere, because then those can be nice to keep in order to have the track be a little bit more spicy, you know, some bit variation to mix things up. But no, it sounds like it's exactly the same. And that one starts here, I think. Yeah. So then, yo, why is it moving it when you can clearly see that I have the tool to drag it to make it smaller? That's weird. Okay, and then here is probably like a bridge or... Oh. This first part of the chorus again. Okay, so this is just the first half of the chorus one more time. I think. How did this one start? Oh yeah, okay, so it starts from here. Let me just make it a bit easier for myself to align things here. That's where it should be. Okay, so that should be the first track melody. Nice. And this first part here was just empty. Yep. Fantastic. Now we have the melody here, and let's move on to the second one. This is like the hyper melody. Oh, there's some chords here too. That's interesting. But like more mute, a bit muted. Whoa, this track is really cool actually. Okay, well, let's name this, I don't know, hyper. And this is the first loop. I hate how you have to use your mouse now in order to select these. In the previous version of Logic, you could just like press escape and then a number and you would select the tool instantly. Now I have to use my mouse like some sort of peasant. Yeah, I mean, this is just a standard hyper. I have no idea what these numbers here at the start of the loop is about. Never seen that before. Interesting. So now we can reuse the loop over here. Oh right, I actually forgot to do something that I learned recently, which is one sec. Instead of making like value copies of a loop, you can make a reference copy. See, now it's moving it again, even though I have this icon here. So stupid. So I think, what was it? You hold down, wait, it's a special key combo that you need to hold while you drag. Is it Alt Shift? Yeah, make alias. So now if I will make any changes over here, the same changes will happen over here. I should actually do that in this track as well. So do this, make alias. That way I won't have to like keep, if I change, want to change a part, I don't have to change it everywhere, basically. Because that would be pretty annoying. And that's the way that I have done it before when I didn't know any better. New alias and one more. There we go. Perfect. Save. All right, and now we have the hyper here, and this should be the same again. Yep. And it starts here. So this is kind of what it's like when you're starting to make a remix of a track. At least this is the way that I'm doing it. It seems the easiest to just get all of the MIDI from somewhere, so you don't have to like re-record everything and figure out what the notes and chords are or whatever. You know, I'm kind of lazy like that. You can of course do that if you want to. So this is kind of like, I don't know, maybe not the most interesting work to do in the beginning, but I don't know, I find it kind of fun because you get to like pick apart the song and figure out what are the good parts. Okay, so that's like a little, I don't know what to call that, like a stairs? Should be a special like musical name for it, but I guess I've never really learned that. I'm wondering if I should really have it be this short, or because it kind of needs to be at this specific place within the chorus, right? So maybe it should actually be this long, and or wait, let me go ahead and say this is a good thing that we made an alias for it. Wait, this actually looks quantized. Hold up. Is maybe it's gonna sound weird now because everything else is quantized, but maybe the melody was supposed to be not quantized. Interesting. Well, if that is the case, we can just move it a little bit to the left, I suppose. Maybe this part sounded a little bit weird, doesn't it? This sounds good though. Hang on, so these parts over here look like they are the same, right? And yeah, there's the hyper part over here. Let's replace that with an alias. Oh. Yeah, okay, so this sounds out of sync because the chorus was quantized when looks like it shouldn't have been. That's interesting. Okay, let's try to well, alright, so then I think the easiest way to do this is just move all of these a little bit to the left, like 1/16 to the left, right? because that's how much we quantized it to the right. Yep, that sounds good. I think that's right.
More than walking in the streets, new desire. Take me higher, lift me higher with your speed. I need fire, get the satellite if you wanna see me talking on the net. I know the way you like it. Get
Or maybe it was a little bit more than 1/16. Was it 1/8?
credit card, 'cause I need no money. All I wanna get is you, baby. Running in the 90s.
Oh, whatever. I think it sounds alright the way that it is now. And right now we just have these parts, which I guess, yeah, we'll just call it like fills. And we should just be able to copy this like that. Yeah, and now this part sounds better. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that seems good to me. And then maybe I'll probably change like the other MIDI properties of this so it doesn't sound as muted. I don't know if it's like the velocity of the MIDI or whatever, but I'll look at that later. Now let's have a look at the third one. Okay. Got some chords. Alright, so this is the... Now that we have like split up the arrangement for one track, it's really easy to do it for the other ones, because here it's very obvious that this first part, you know, is also the verse here, and then comes the bridge. Then we can just do this really easy. Verse and bridge. And then there is nothing until the verse over here. Yeah, and let's just call this chords. So here is the verse and the bridge again, so we can just copy those. And Logic is moving this stuff again, even though I'm trying to shorten it. Thank you very much. Okay, make aliases. There we go. And okay, so that this track only contains stuff for the verse and bridge. Cool. Now I'm done with that. That was pretty quick. And now it sounds like this. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Moving on to the fourth track. Looks like more chords. Oh, this is the bass line, okay. Alright, so this is the hyper part. Then comes the verse and the bridge and the chorus. Oh. Hyper, verse, bridge, and chorus. And then we have the hyper again, but without these two. Then maybe it should be different. I think for now we can just use the alias. Stop moving it, Jesus Christ. If you want to, we can change those last notes later. And the verse and the bridge again looks the same. Yeah. Oh my, that I'm getting really tired of that shit, Logic. Can you please don't? Press on the bridge and okay. Okay, so that's like a special little. Wait, is that the end of the bridge? No, it sounds different. Or does it? Wait, maybe it doesn't. That's because there was a bridge here and the hyper stuff here. So I guess it is just a bridge. Yeah, okay, it is. So here it's like a mix between the hyper and the bridge. Okay. I guess you can do that with references. I mean aliases. Right? Just like that. And add this. Wait, can I? Maybe I'll just cut it before I move it here. Alias. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Can I get it back, please? Okay. Wait, now it was not. Oh, it's not an alias? Does it turn it into a value copy if you... This is weird. That is very weird. Let's try it. Yo, let's try it over here where there's some space. I just want this part, right? It turns it into an actual copy. Alright, whatever. I'm fine with that. And we have the chorus. Does it end the same way? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm just gonna assume now that it does because there's not. I'm gonna assume that there's not really any major or interesting variations to keep. because there hasn't really been any before. And what is this? Is this like bridge? Wait, why is this also a copy? Wait, should it really be that? Shouldn't be like one octave lower? That sounds kind of weird. Maybe not. No, that sounds good. But this sounds this is different from any other part, isn't it? Or is it... Wait, is it just the chorus again? It might be. What do we have here? FFF. Okay. Is it just one octave lower? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, I guess I'll... Okay, well, I'll keep that. Cut it up. So this will be like... I don't know, second bridge. Second bridge. And this is just chorus again. Now we're almost done actually with this cutting things up process. All right, and what is this layer? This looks completely empty. Is there even anything in here? Why does this exist? I mean, there's nothing here. Okay. Maybe it's just because of how MIDI formats work that there had to be one layer. Okay, we have here some small fills. Ah, alright. Wait, is that the only place where it's only here in the beginning? Okay. Okay. So that's in the verse. Yeah. I don't know. Accents. And that is a verse. Maybe we can actually add some of our own if we want to have it in the bridge also later. We'll see. And this also looks completely empty. And it is. Yep. Well, that makes things easier for us. Nice. And this one also seems to be empty. Okay. Nice. All right. So that is all of the like preparation work that we need to do. We can also fix the acapella. I think like this last part needs to be moved to the second verse or something. We can just have a listen now to what it sounds like. Maybe this is a little bit too loud, I'm realizing. I'll just turn it up. So here comes the part I think we're gonna have to move. Yeah. Because that really shouldn't be there. And then also here at towards like the end of the chorus, it sounds a little bit off pitch, the vocals. Actually here as well. This sounds good. Yeah, like the running in the actual, just like the running in the 90s part sounds a bit off pitch. So maybe I'll try some pitch correction. Let's just try it and see if it sounds better. It could also just straight up not work. I'll just give it a try. And it's we said that it was C major, and yeah, maybe this will sound super weird and like T-Pain. Let's see. You can see here at the bottom that is correcting it. It actually sounds a bit better. We can listen to it like with and without the pitch correction, just to get a sense of it. So this was without pitch correction. That sound off pitch. Like these parts where the guy is singing, that sounds good, but yeah, like the running in the 90s doesn't sound good. So let's try. This is with pitch correction. Yep. That sounds pretty good. Let's just see range. I haven't actually played around a lot with this plugin, so I'm just gonna try and see if I can get it to sound even better, just tweaking some parameters. I don't know, is that better? Let's just focus on. So let's focus on this part where it sounds pretty bad without pitch correction. I'm trying to figure out if I should use normal or low. I'm just running in like this. 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 I can't really tell which one is better. think normal. And what about response? I think it's when you turn the response down that you get like this T-pain sound. Let's just try it. Okay, so it was like 120. Let's go super fast.
I'm just running in like
Yeah.
this. I'm just running in like this. I'm just running in
Yeah,
like
we don't
this.
want that.
I'm just running in like this. I'm just running in like this.
Probably where it was. It's quite good.
I'm just running in like this. I'm just running in
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the default parameters are pretty much
running.
as good as we're gonna get. But yeah, this sounds a lot better now with the pitch correction turned on. So let's see where we need to move this second part here.
That's what I see.
Okay, we can just cut this up here. Maybe like just in the middle, because there's some trailing parts here and a little bit of leading audio. And I think it has to be over here, right? And does it start here? I don't know. No, it can't be over here. It has to be the second bridge, right?
Cyber talking, cyber sex is on the line. No. Cyber talking.
And I guess it goes here.
Cyber talking, cyber sex is on the line. No, these.
No, I think I need to listen to the instrumental to see where it goes. Oh, wait, it goes over here. Why didn't I think of that? Why would it be all the way over here? This is actually pretty good, like an advantage of doing the AI vocal removal, that you still hear a little bit of the vocals, so you can more easily like match up where the vocals are supposed to be in relation to the instrumentals, because here you can like slightly hear the vocals. So anyhow, this is where she goes. Yeah, there we go.
Cyber sex is on the line. No desire. Take me higher, lift me higher with your mind. Set me on fire.
And then we can just like copy paste, cut it up, and
More than talking.
yeah, maybe we should actually cut it up here.
The streets, no desire. Take me higher, lift me higher with your speed. I need fire. Get the satellite. Get the satellite.
Alright, so we'll cut it up here. Just so we can change up the arrangement later if we wish to.
You baby running.
Yeah, and that's all the cutting that we need to do. This is a little bit annoying for me that it doesn't start, like the audio doesn't start at the same time as the MIDI. Well, I don't really know if there is a way to fix that. Maybe there is in Logic that I don't know about, but we'll just leave it as it is right now. And this was the bridge. And chords. And second verse. Beautiful. That's actually it for the preparation work. Now we're actually done here. Unless we wanna, I guess I could also move the vocals so that they cover like the entire track. Why not? We'll do it. Okay, so at least the chorus we want to have here. I'm not sure about like the bridges and stuff. Oh wait, maybe we can actually do alias of this also. I haven't tried it with audio files, but clone region. No, okay. So you can't make an alias of an audio region just with MIDI. All right, let's see what if we want to add some more vocals in between here where we have like empty space. Okay, so here there obviously should not be vocals. I'm thinking maybe we want to add something here in the bridge. Yeah, we definitely want the bridge here. The bridge vocals here too. We just got this short here. This is also really annoying in Logic. You see how it doesn't shorten it to exactly the right length? Now it did, but I had to zoom in for some stupid reason. Okay, maybe I should use clone, because otherwise it adds like numbers at the end. I think that it's making like actual copies. Oh yeah, right. It's just making actual copies on disk, like creating new files. So that's why you want to clone instead. Okay, yeah, this arrangement is a little bit weird. Let me see how it sounds like here. Oh, so like the chorus vocals should be here in the in this part too. I don't know if it should be like the hyper parts here. That's not what I'm getting from the instrumental there. But I mean, we can arrange it however we want to, really. Just, you know, it's our remix, so we get to decide. But yeah, it's true that it doesn't really fit here. Maybe I'm thinking this could be like, I mean, we want some sort of build up here in our track before the chorus. It could be like kind of chill vibe, but with still the chorus vocals on top of it, creating sort of an anticipation for the drop, you know. So let's get the first half of the chorus and put it there. Which which would be, is it here?
Running in the night, running in the night. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running.
Yep. Or do I want the second part? I don't know if there even a difference between like the first and second half of the chorus.
Running in the 90s is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way to set me free. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see.
Oh, right, yeah.
90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running.
Okay, yeah, let's do the first half. So then the first half will be repeated twice here after each other.
Is your baby running in the 90s? Is a new way you like to be.
Okay, so let's not have this here.
Is your baby running in the 90s? Is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way to set me free. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see.
And here maybe we can like take a break from the vocals. So we don't need any vocals here.
Running in the 90s is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way to set me free. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see.
And then maybe we end it with the hyper parts again. Oh, I don't want to make a copy. I want to make reference and alias. Okay.
Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see.
All right. So something like that. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think the overall structure, like the arrangement, is pretty good. We got like the intro, verse, bridge, chorus, and then like a transition, verse, bridge, this chill part here, chorus. So 3 choruses, and it's like 3.5 minutes. Okay, yeah, maybe not 3.5, 3 minutes. Seems pretty good to me. When I was saying that stuff before, I was thinking more because of how long this instrumental is. This just keeps going over here for 5 minutes or something. 5.5 minutes even. Yeah, I don't want it to be this long. This is actually a good length. So this seems actually like a pretty decent arrangement, and then maybe I'll adjust it a little bit later. And another thing is though, I'm like pretty sure that I want to slow it down to like 128 or something like that, which is like the standard tempo for EDM or like house music. The standard there is like around 124 to maybe 130 or something like that. Maybe I can have it be a little bit faster, or like 130, 132, just because it is, the original is such like a hyper super fast track, 160 BPM. track. I guess the major issue that we're gonna get if we do that is that the vocals are gonna sound weird and slowed down. But actually, really, what inspired me to make this remix that I'm making now is that I found this vaporwave remix of the song, and that one is slowed down to I don't know how many BPM, but it has the vocal slowed down also, and I think that sounded pretty decent. Can have a listen here. Wait, didn't it have vocals? I was pretty sure that it had the vocals. Yeah, yeah. But this is like really slow. I wonder how many BPM it is actually. Let me check. Metering, BPM counter. Yeah, so this is like 100 BPM. But this sounds pretty sick though. And when they slow down the lyrics, I mean, they purposely make the lyrics pitched down also to get this wave style. You can find the vocals. I think this sounds decent. And that is slowed down way more than what I'm gonna slow it down to. So I think we should be fine. Like if we do 130 of that's like 159. It's only gonna be like 20% slower. So I think the vocals will actually sound fine. So let's not worry too much about that. Alright, so now that we have this, I don't know if maybe the next step should actually be slowing it down. This is one thing that I always find like a little bit difficult, changing the tempo when you have audio regions in your project and not only MIDI. So there are these different options you can choose here: keep project tempo, adapt project tempo, or automatic mode. And I'm not entirely sure how they work. Okay, we can read up a little bit about it here, because really what I want to do is just change the tempo here and then have everything just kind of work magically, slow down magically. Like, let's see, keep project tempo, maintains the current project tempo. What does that even mean? Choose adapt project tempo to adapt the project tempo automatically when recording, importing, or editing regions with different tempo. Choose automatic to have repo use, keep, or adapt based on whether a tempo reference is present. Let's just try setting it to auto and lower the tempo. Let's do 128. See, now it didn't do the thing, because all of the audio regions are still as fast as before, which is a bit of a problem. I have like looked on YouTube for this before, I know. I don't remember exactly how you were supposed to do it. I've only done it like a couple of times. Um, um, oh wait, right now I think that I remember. Okay, so okay, we just have to remember that it's 158.51, and um, should we try 130? Let's do it. And then here, what we have to do is like select all of these, or I don't know if you can do it. Oh wait, smart tempo. You know what? Never mind. Let's see what is this. Uh, as I said, I'm not that used to this tempo change stuff. The audio file does not contain tempo. The information analyze. Open the smart tempo editor. Okay, well. Oh, okay. This is really cool. Tempo. Oh, here it says that it's a variable. That's interesting. Wait, did this move? Yeah, it did. What the fuck? Okay, I guess it has to be a variable. And there's like so many different tempo related things that you can work with in Logic. Here we have like flex time also. Uh, so yeah, okay, let's see if it works now. Okay, it did not. Mm. So wait, what we have had here was 79.5, and what we wanted was, I guess we should just do like 130 over to like 65. Okay, well that doesn't look like it works at all. This is weird to me. Can't you change the tempo here? Why would it only... Shouldn't it move more than this? What would it do, like 10? See, it doesn't change the size. That's weird. Okay, so I think this is not the way to do it. I know that there's this other tool that we can use. But maybe first I should fix this part, this thing with the verse, because it's pretty annoying. Maybe here I should also cut it to be perfectly aligned. I wish this audio file was just a little bit longer at the start, but it's not, right? No. I'm pretty sure that you can't make it like longer, can you? Maybe what I could do is like create... What if I take this first part and copy paste it, and then I like glue them together? Such a weird solution, but it might just work. where we have the silence here. Just take the silence and then we glue it together. Join. It looks like it worked. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay. I actually figured out how to do it. Nice. And do we need the trailing? Yeah, I guess that's good. Okay. Let's turn off this flex time thing. We don't need that. Anyhow, now let's try this other method. This is what I've done before. I thought maybe there was a nicer way of doing it, but I guess not. I kind of want to know though, because maybe there is a new way, because this is a new version of Logic 10.5. Right, so this is the one that I've looked at before, and that's the way that I was going to try and do it. Tempo changes with flex time. I think this might be it actually. And I've seen. Oh my god, so loud.
Of my Logic Pro 10 video tutorial series.
So here he has MIDI and audio.
We'll talk about using flex time and tempo changes. In the previous 3 videos, we talked about how we can alter time and quantize audio in Logic using flex time and make audio files and audio recordings play back at different tempos than they were originally recorded. So what I've got here is a session with one drum, and then on the bottom,
okay, wrap it up.
Say that we want to change the tempo of our project, and we want all 3 tracks to conform to the tempo change that we make.
Yes,
a couple things to keep in mind here. First, the MIDI data at the bottom here on our software instrument will always conform to the tempo change. Also, our Apple loop up here on the top will also always conform to a tempo change. Now, the way you can tell that this is an Apple loop is you'll see 2 circles with a line under it. Audio regions that are not loops will not conform to tempo changes.
Exactly.
So let's just give this a try. Let's go up to our transport, and what we're going to do here is we're going to change our initial tempo from 125, and we're going to change it to 150 to make it faster. So just double-click and type in 150. So as you can see, the middle track has gotten longer.
So yeah, this is like the exact same issue that I'm having now.
Have a fixed time base of samples. The sample line is falling way out of time with the other 2 instruments. So what we need to do is we need to have the middle track change its time base to ticks, which is a relative time base, much like the Apple loop and much like the MIDI data below.
Okay, so
the way we do this is you just turn on flex time by clicking right here, and I'm going to use the flex.
Okay, so we actually do use flex time.
Flex time automatic algorithm, which automatically figures out what the best algorithm is for.
Okay. Automatic. Wait, what? Why did it do that? Now everything is the wrong tempo except for this one. Right? It like doubled the... Oh, because... See, that's a bit of a problem. When I was analyzing the BPM of the track up here, it said like 79 actually in the Bpm Measurement tool, BPM counter, and then I just took that times 2 because it is that twice as fast. It isn't like 70 BPM, 80 BPM. It is 160. So, but here when it analyzed it, it just assumed that it's gonna be like 80 BPM instead of 160, which it is. How do we fix that? Oh, now we can do this. Okay. Fair enough. So this is supposed to be 158.51. Oh wait, we can actually just click times 2. That's pretty nice. Wait, what? Okay, there you go. And now it's not aligned correctly for whatever reason. And it's still not, even though I dragged it. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So you have to use both flex time and the smart tempo tool. That makes sense, I guess. This does not look like it's gonna be aligned. Nope. What the fuck? Wait, what? That's weird. Okay. Okay, now it seems pretty. That seems pretty good. Oh, wait, it's not perfect. Okay, there it is. So this part sounds good, right?
More than talking, more than walking in the streets. New desire, take me higher. I need fire. Get the satellite if you wanna see me talking on the net. I know the way you like it. Get your credit card, 'cause I need no money. All I wanna get is you, baby. Running in the 90s is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. That's what I know.
Yep, that sounds good. We have to fix this one. This is weird. You have to like go back and forth once in order to to fix it. I really don't understand why that would be the case. This one starts here, or does it actually just start here? Sounds so weird. Okay. See, this is really weird. It says 159 at the bottom, but obviously that's not right. So then we divide it by 2 and times 2, and then it's good. Yeah, this tool is a little bit wonky apparently, but once it works, it is actually, I think it's actually, flex time is really really good, very useful tool. Very useful tool. Yeah. Like the first part is good, but not the rest. That's interesting. Okay. Not quite, is it? Not quite. This is probably one of the most annoying things about Logic, that things don't align properly, even though I have smart snapping turned on. Which, if it really was smart, then it would snap it properly, you know. Okay, now we just have 2 more to fix here. And then once we have aligned these, it should be very easy to change the tempo. It should be. We'll see how it actually turns out. This is the first time that I'm doing it this way, which is quite exciting actually, to see if it works properly. Because then you can just change tempo back and forth whenever I want. If I feel later on, when I'm working on the track, that it needs to be a little bit slower, a little bit faster, I can just change it.
Is a new way to set me free.
I guess I can just do it like that now. See, all of these numbers added makes me think that it has created a bunch of new audio files. I think it is. Well, this doesn't need to be. Oh, wait, what? Let's see what it looks like. These two don't really need to be different audio files from this one, right? Oh, wait, that one. No, that should be fine. All right. I'm actually gonna go ahead and look. Wait, isn't the project saved here? Did the project end up? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I'm blind. We're gonna have a look inside. I think it's here. No, freeze files. Resources. Maybe in here. I thought I would be able to see like the new copies of the audio files, like chord 3 and bridge 2 and whatever. Okay, now everything is fixed, and I guess we should just be able to change the tempo.
For us, polyphonic, change the tempo to whatever you want, and it'll conform this option in the track parameters. That when you use polyphonic, it's always best to turn on the complex option in the track parameters. And you'll also see that the waveform has a bunch of transient markers in it.
Okay, what did we get? Polyphonic. Complex, yeah, okay.
You can pretty much just ignore those, because as long as you've chosen a flex algorithm, you can change the tempo to whatever you want, and it'll conform that entire region to the new tempo. So I've changed the tempo to 150 BPM, and let's listen to what this sounds like.
Okay, let's change the tempo. See, now it looks like it actually works. Okay, this, maybe I should do it for the instrumental here as well, so that everything stays in sync when we change the tempo. I guess we have to analyze this one as well. It's gonna be interesting to see how the vocals sound like when we lower the tempo. And yeah, it's identified it as half the tempo, but that should be fine when we lower the tempo. right? Yeah. So now I couldn't really see that anything changed because everything is synced up, right? But now this, like this part here is 2 minutes and 44 seconds into the song, and if we do 150, yeah, it's 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So let's see what it sounds like.
More than talking, more than walking in the streets. New desire, take me higher, lift me
It sounds pretty
higher
good.
with your speed. I need fire, get the sunlight if you wanna see me. Talking on the net, I know the way you like it. Get your credit card, 'cause I need no money. All I wanna get is you, baby. Running in the 90s is a new way you like to be.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way to set me free. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see. Cyber talking, cyber sex is on the line.
Sounds good, right?
New desire.
You can't really tell by the quality of the vocals, at least, that that has been changed.
If you wanna see me talking on the net, I know the way you like it. Get your credit card, 'cause I need no money. All I wanna get is you, baby. Running in the 90s. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see. Running in the 90s.
All right, that's really good. I don't know. It sounded a little bit strange here, maybe.
Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s.
Maybe not.
Like to be.
Timing.
I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. Is a new way.
I guess that's just because the metronome hits exactly on the beat, whereas the vocals follow the melody, which we already know is slightly offbeat, like before 1/16th of a beat early, so to say. So that sounds very good, actually. Now I can go out of flex time. And all right, now we have it in the right tempo, or at least somewhat. Maybe we'll slow it down a little bit, or speed it up a little bit later. We'll see. So next thing that we want to do, I think, is just add a kick to start making it sound more like a club EDM sort of track. Wait, why is it odd? I don't want to make an audio track. What the fuck? I want to use. What am I doing? I want to use battery. for my drums. All right, and here we have a bunch of drums that I have collected from all different types of places. That sounds pretty good. Actually, that one's pretty nice. It's hard. It's a little bit hard to tell now, though, since I'm doing this with headphones and not with my big beefy subwoofer, where I can actually like feel how strong the kick is, which is very important. I'm gonna do that later. This should be C1, right? Or C0 maybe. Oh. No? Oh, it is C1. Just create a basic 4 on the floor pattern here. I don't know why the default velocity is so goddamn high. Can you change that? Oh, right, here it is. I think just 100 is a good baseline. All right, and for now I am just gonna, let's just try it out here. I'll probably change it so that it's gonna be different in the verse and the chorus. Yeah, kick.
More than talking, more than walking in the streets. New desire, take me higher, lift me higher with your speed. I'm near fire, get the.
All right, I'm just trying to get the level to around 0. So now we have, now we got that set up, and the next thing I want to do is get all of this in a track stack, just to apply some effects, original MIDI. I'm thinking maybe I will save this and then just make copies of it when I'm modifying it. We'll see how I decide to do it. Anyways, now we can add some Nicky Romero kickstart to this to make it sound more EDM-like. Some side chaining.
More than talking, more than walking in the streets. New desire, is you baby hanging in the 90s? Is a new way you like to be.
Just kind of to get a preview of sort of what it's gonna be like later. So yeah, I really recommend this Nicky Romero Kickstart plugin. It's really good, and it's only like 10 euros, maybe 15 euros, and you don't have to like set up a different track just for kicks and side chaining, and you don't have to deal with like tweaking a bunch of compressor parameters in order to get the side chaining sounding right. You just pick like a nice volume envelope pattern here, and you just pick how much side chaining you want, basically. I can show you what it's like without it.
Hanging in the 90s is a new way you like to be.
So it's not that, maybe not that exciting. I mean, it's fucking dope, but if we add some side chaining, we get more of that pumping. If we go extreme, it sounds like this. I tend to keep it around like 70% in order to get it. Well, 69 is pretty good. To not make it like too artificial and whatnot. And obviously the kick is too loud now. Like that maybe. Anyhow, so that's like a preview of sort of what it's going to be like later. And maybe you want to use automation to turn it off for like these parts. Or maybe you want it, I don't know. I mean, it sounds kind of dope. But yeah, that's that. So I think now we'll stay with this arrangement with the order of the verse and bridge and chorus and all of that good stuff. So I think the next stuff that I would do is find another kick that's like a little bit softer and use that in the maybe in the intro and then in the verse and bridge, and have like this kick which is a little bit more heavy in the chorus. Just arrange the kicks like that, and then maybe also find some good percussion and other like drum loops and fills and stuff to add to the track, and after that like some FX, risers, and some white noise and stuff. Just get that stuff done, and then once I have done that, I'm gonna go ahead and like find some new instruments that I want to use, because obviously I'm not intending on using just piano for this whole thing. I'm gonna get some good synths and maybe add a little bit more MIDI myself. I'm not sure about that one though, but maybe like modify the existing stuff a little bit, tweak it, and create like different layers for new chords, like multi-layered chords, and then just like I'll do the all of the effects and the adding like reverb and automation and all of that stuff. So I think I'm gonna do all of that stuff in the next stream. So actually this is going pretty well. It's been almost 2 hours now, and we've done all of this. So I think this is a great progress, and it's gonna be exciting to finish the track in the next stream. And I'll see you then, and we'll make this a really dope remix. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and maybe even write in the comments if you have any suggestions for the remix. So yeah, That's it. See you in the next one.